You know, you might think that Meghan Markle's obsession with Catherine, the Princess of Wales, might have sort of weaned off a little bit, you know, after so many years. And in particular, as it was very, very obvious and clear from those two visits to Wimbledon that the two ladies really didn't see eye to eye. As I told you before, Catherine's a very easygoing person, doesn't like confrontation and can get on with most people. That's one of her qualities, clearly. You can see that in public, sort of displays when she's out and about. Meghan really is only interested in people that, are useful and are interested and perhaps could lead somewhere. But it's strange to think that Meghan has gone down this route of absolutely copying every single thing that Catherine has done. From beekeeping to styling to whatever, you see the similarities. Maybe she just ran out of ideas looking at Princess Diana pictures. Who knows? But now, according to a very well-placed source, Meghan's going down this route. Oh yes, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me today. And as ever, welcome one and all, and welcome brand new subscribers. So glad that you're all enjoying yourselves so much. Well, yes, it's important, isn't it? You have to enjoy your day, whatever you're doing. That's what I think as well. Do you know what's funny? I was listening to an interview the other day of a colleague of mine that had been in a soap opera way back in the 80s. And the thing is, she said, oh, this soap opera used to get around about 18 to 20 million people a night. And I was thinking that about that, with shows, and it's true. Obviously, we had less channels, no satellite cable, whatever you call it, But for that show to be that powerful, that's why people were so famous, isn't it? Now, everybody's everywhere, and you're not quite sure who they are. I was at an event the other day, and I thought, I've never heard of these people. But of course, to the other people, they're very, very important and popular. It's just all being dissected differently. Do you miss the old days though, when you just knew people and who they were and what their talent was? Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit like this particular story. Meghan Markle's talent, what is it? Well, she seems to be the sort of the Duchess of quitting, the Duchess of moving on, whatever you want to call it, because every time she has a crack at something, it suddenly becomes a hiatus. That is, of course, unless the bosses at Netflix are putting the thumb screws on and basically say, get back into the kitchen, a place that she never wanted to be in before, because of course she wanted a seat at the table. Remember that theory. But Meghan, you see, has decided, all thanks to the success of her Instagram social media activity, whatever you want to call it, that now in fact she could take on, yes, guess who? Catherine, the Princess of Wales, in yet another new light. Oh, I kid you not. This is because Meghan, apparently, has been inspired by all the messages that have come forward, basically saying how much they like her artistry, the pictures, the way that she's filming things, etc. You get the picture. And so Meghan, according to that source, is very keen to develop her photography skills, all thanks to the close friend, of course, Josh Rosenberg. Now, Josh, we know that he likes Meghan because apparently he said that, you can't take a bad picture of her, and whatever they're doing, things look well and they work well together. And if you remember also, for a short period, she seemed to enjoy the company of Miss and Harriman. He seems to have gone off the radar, but nonetheless, Meghan picked up enough tips and camera names to be able to push forward. Now, as everybody knows, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, takes most of her own portraits, pictures of her family, which are then given to the main media, and they're very grateful for them indeed. It basically costs them nothing, and they get all the exposure that they need. Meghan's seen an opportunity on this, and not only, according to the source, and as ever allegedly, will there be one main picture, but there'll be various options too, and possibly there may be a charge for them. As ever, it's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.